Hi everyone, how you doing? I just wanted to talk today about a theme that's commonly coming up at the moment, and it's definitely a theme of things that happen in my life. Now, I am just writing now a book all about how to be you, something that I really feel like we should have been told in school. And I know I'm being a bit joking and sarcastic with this, but it's like, come on, we're never taught in school how to tune in with ourselves, how to know what feels good for us, how to know what makes us happy in life, how to know how to have healthy boundaries, how to think positively, how to relax, how to release negativity, how to not let people come into our space and drain us, and the list goes on. And it's only through my own experiences of having what is commonly known by doctors and in the sort of medical field as chronic fatigue, or ME. It's only through having that as my teacher really that I've been able over the last 10 years to study the mind, the body and the spirit, whether it be in my self-study, endless evenings sat up reading books, watching videos, listening to audios, or my professional training, obviously with my hypnotherapy training, my training in practices, healing modalities such as Reiki healing, which was really was my first sort of go-to. My first teacher was the subject of Reiki, and also the Golden Sleep Talk process. So there's been so many realisations that I've had, but what I would like to just share is that, you know, the body, mind and spirit are constantly whispering to us. It's constantly telling us when we're not in flow. And this might just be something like a reoccurring sore throat, a reoccurring cough. It might be an emotional feeling such as constantly feeling upset or low in mood or energy, or it could be a mental feeling such as constantly feeling negative or constantly feeling like the mind is just racing all the time. It can also show up through our relationships, so constantly attracting in negative people, or trying relationships where they're constantly teaching us something. You'll know because it's when you're not feeling good. You know, let's keep this simple. When you're not feeling good, your body, your mind or your spirit, some aspect of yourself will try and subtly just whisper to you, something needs to change, something needs to change. And what can happen is if we don't listen to those whispers, it becomes a bit of a knock. It's like, okay, something needs to change. And again, we don't listen until literally the universe or life, whatever you want to call it, will grab you by the throat and literally throw you down, which is what happened to me when I was 21, when I just literally felt like I just collapsed on my bed with fatigue and pretty much didn't really get up and do a lot for on and off for about 18 months to 2 years. And that's really when my journey began of self-discovery and learning about what that was trying to tell me. But then over time, it has knocked on my door again, and I haven't always listened to it. I haven't always learnt the lesson the first time, like we don't always do. So the point of this is that if you are currently feeling fatigued, drained, mentally confused, depressed, overweight, low in energy, anxious, or whatever you want to call it, all these symptoms, behaviours, all these little things that are your sign that something isn't right, that it's your sign and it's actually your gift. I mean, it took me ages to see fatigue as a gift. Like, what kind of gift is it? But it actually is, because it's your massive knock on the door and your massive wake-up call, your shake-up call even, to say, come on, like, something needs to shift, come back to who you are. Because all that you ever are and all that we all are underneath is actually just peace and joy. That's all we ever strive for, and it shows that we do strive for this through the constant wanting of material things and the constant wanting of a perfect relationship or the best car. And what are we seeking? All we're ever seeking is happiness, joy and peace. And do you know what? It's actually there within you, and you don't need all these things. They are great and they will amplify that feeling, but it's always within you. And all it takes, I'll say all it takes, it can be a journey of learning and hard work, but it's worth it. And all that it really does take is a shift in perception, a shift in your mindset, a willingness to want that change as well. It starts with that willingness, a shift in your mindset, a shift in the way that you treat your body, a shift in what you put into your body, food, drink, etc., and a shift in what you allow to be in your space. Who's in your space? What are you attracting into your life? So, there's so much I could say on this topic, and as I say, I'm writing a book all about this with everything that I've learnt over the last 10 years, but definitely a big lot of learning I've had in the last sort of 9 to 12 months as well. I can't wait to be able to share it, for it to amplify and change your life the way that it has changed my life. And it gives it a purpose. You know, we all go through things for a reason. Nothing is ever by chance. So, you know, please do see whatever you're going through as that knock on the door, or it could be the whisper, but it's most likely by now, if you're watching this video, a knock on the door or a big shake up for you. Please try and see it through the eyes of, okay, what is this here to teach me? And then from there starts the self-discovery path of how you can come back to you and make the changes that you're worth it. Make the changes that you are here to make to live the best life that you can. And when I say best life, I mean in the highest vibration, the highest possible version, truest version, full of joy of who you are. I'll leave that with you and take care for now. Bye bye.